everybody. Some would say, well, if you didn't go through this, you wouldn't be here today. But what are your thoughts when...
I think that too.
Yeah.
I think, you know, your story is your glory. You got to go through that to learn certain things, you know. Everybody in here, you probably won't be where you was at if you ain't go through your life. Your life is your life and it's designed for you. I just think that's what it's really about, going through it. And through you know, your journey, you learn things. You take a lot of L's.
Right.
You learn from the L's, you get back up, and you keep going.
So what would you say were so being in jail, you got your GED, that was a positive.
Yeah, that was major.
Yeah, maybe you wouldn't have done that. You were able to be in the library.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gave her that shit.
You wouldn't have cared at all. So there were some things that you feel like if you can take advantage of it, then you can benefit from that because you needed to sit down. You did need to sit down because you was, and one thing you're very honest about in this book is that you were a follower.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what landed you where you are. And that's probably the situation with a lot of people.
No, I think in the street game, everybody's a follower. You ain't invent the streets. You ain't invent selling dope. You ain't invent shooting up. You ain't invent none of this shit. You're following the culture that was laid down as a foundation for you from your environment and your neighborhood. Ain't nobody no leader out there. Leader of what? Everybody answered to somebody in some type of way. And you didn't create no new shit. You ain't create the cell phone. You went out there and committed, you know, you went out there committing crimes in your community, bringing your fucking community down. What is you leading? Everybody's a follower. But it's hard, like we live in the black culture, being vulnerable, and that's why I always be me. And I let people see it. I don't try to hide it because I think that's what we missing in the community. We missing being human.